Hey everyone, so you might be a new viewer to this channel. I'm Shawn and I make YouTube videos for fun, and this video is serious. It's following up a previous video that I made, and it's quite big. It's something big that happened in the hockey world. So I'm talking about the Ottawa Senators incident with the Uber driver in Arizona. And why am I talking about this? I don't know if by doing this video it's gonna get a lot of attention, but the Uber driver contacted me on Twitter. Yes, the Uber driver of the Ottawa Senators incident back in October contacted me. Like usually, sometimes, maybe once every 2 weeks, I check out my YouTube statistics, my analytics, all of the comments on all of my videos, and I saw this comment that said, oh, I didn't get money out of this, and I was telling myself, is this really him? So I told him to contact me on Twitter. He followed me and we DM'd, and oh boy did I learn stuff from this incident. It is crazy. So just want to show you this is not fake. I have talked with this man, with the Uber driver. We already saw his face everywhere in the media and in this video, and I want to protect his privacy, so I'm not gonna show his username on Twitter, but I want to show you that this conversation really happened and we really talked. This is all real. Look at this. Those are all real conversation. It's really him. It's him. Look, I can even click on a picture. It's him. So we really talked. It happened. And I'm gonna read you the DMs and show some pictures on the screen of what we talked about. So let's begin with this. I started off by saying, hey, you're really the guy from the Uber video with the Senators. And he texted me, here, I'll show you how rich I got. And he sent me a picture of the ride that he did with the players, with the 7 players that was with him. And you can see it's from Northern Avenue, Peoria to Coyotes Boulevard, Glendale. He earned $454. The ride was 5 minutes 52 seconds and the distance was 2.54 miles. It was an Uber XL. The time requested was at 7:43 p.m. and it happened on Monday, October 29th. So this was the real deal. That's when I found out and I realized that it was him and he really did this. And what happened was, some articles said that he made $50,000 by sending the video footage to the Ottawa Citizen, which is completely false. He made $0 off of this video. He didn't want this video to be public, and the Ottawa Citizen published it and he sent it. And he didn't think it would be published, but you know, you send something, it's gonna get headlines, it's gonna get clicks, they're gonna publish it. So that's what happened. I don't know why I didn't say this at the beginning, but he published the video first on his YouTube channel, and later in the video, in a couple seconds, I'm talking about him saying to me that he deleted the video because the Ottawa Senators asked to delete it, and the Ottawa Citizens still published the video after it got deleted on their article. I asked him, did the team contact you? He said only through Uber. I took the video down as requested. Then I said, okay, they said it happened a month before it got released. Is this true? And he said, no, look at their schedule. The night before the Coyotes games. And I remember they played the Coyotes like the next day. And then he said, I asked Uber MGT a bunch of times what we could and couldn't do with the video. Answer, it's yours as long as it's legal to post. They changed the policy 3 months ago but never told drivers. 2.5 years only to get pay cuts. So Uber changed their policy, and apparently this guy is telling me that Uber never told their drivers that they changed policy. And then he said Canadian law and Arizona law seem to be very different, of course. Then he said, we can film and record as long as we are part of the conversation. I honestly didn't know the players were famous. Then I said, yeah, but did the guys know? And then he said, come on, they can see a puck down ice, but a can glowing in front of their face at night. They said they couldn't. I asked him if he sent the video to the Ottawa Senators. He said, unfortunately. And then I asked him, if so, did you get paid? He said, I thought the guys were more underground to do like a web show. So he thought the Ottawa Senators players were doing a web show. And then he said, 2 guys, no pay. They took my video and released it. So he never got paid, and they took his video and released it. Then I said to him, so all of the media lied. They all said you got a big amount of money from sending this video to the Ottawa Citizen. He sent me a screenshot from a journalist that works for the Ottawa Citizen named Kelly Egan, and he sent me a screenshot of him messaging him on Facebook. Kelly Egan said, hi Mr. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm a writer at the Ottawa Citizen in Ottawa, Canada. The video of the Senators hockey players talking in the Uber has caused quite a stir up here. Is there any way I could speak to you about this fascinating topic? Hope all is well. I can also be reached at, I'm not gonna post his email, and or toll free, or directly at, or it can be texted to. So I am blurring the name of the driver, Kelly Egan's address, and his phone numbers so you don't harass him. We certainly don't want to put your name in our newspaper without speaking to you. All the best, Kelly Egan. Then I said, and now I know that it isn't true. And then he said, I thought if I gave an interview, I would stay anonymous. Boy, was I wrong. I asked repeatedly, but a small reporter had doxed me, and he took that and ran with my name. So a journalist doxed him and took that and ran with his name. And he sent me a screenshot of a Twitter profile that is probably the journalist that did this. Her name is Katie Strang, and she's managing editor, senior writer for The Athletic in Detroit. So this girl, this woman, apparently he said that she doxed him and took the footage, everything, and ran with his name. That's what I got from what he told me. So this person said this, and I will not blur the email because she decided to post it publicly on her Twitter profile, so her email is viewed publicly. So I said, so Katie, I said Katie Morgan, but it's Katie Strang, released your name? He said yes to just a small amount of people, but he saw it. I was surprised how wrong Yahoo was. Didn't really know what he meant by that. Maybe the things that Yahoo said in their articles about this incident. He said, I was mad there was 7 people when you're only supposed to have 6. And I'm gonna get to that because I didn't understand at first what he meant by this. And then he said, we had a discussion about I'm not supposed to let 7 people and something like we just reorder and get another one. I think only 2 styles of van take 7, so I was a little taken back. Also, whoever ordered was considered a low rate passenger. So he's talking about what happened before he got the Ottawa Senators players to get in his Uber. And he said that the person who ordered had a low rate he was a low rate passenger, so the drivers didn't like this passenger. And then he said, but the only reason I took them was to get my Uber Pros canceled. In conclusion, what happened? Well, this guy got the Ottawa Senators like in an Uber. He was driving them. He didn't get any tip. He only got paid $4.56, and he told me about a recording that never got released, and he destroyed the recording. And that's what the recording was what I said. He was talking with the players that he can only have 6 people in the car, in the Uber, but they were like kind of talking back and forth that, oh, we can go in, oh, it's just one more person, you know. So he didn't want to get any more trouble or because of this, so he got them. And he regrets sending this to the Ottawa Citizen, and the journalist from Ottawa Citizen said that he will not put his name up without his permission. He said multiple times that he didn't want to have his name published in the media, but they've still done it. And this other reporter doxed him apparently and ran with his name, but the Ottawa Citizen were first to publish this according to him. So this is nuts. I can't believe that I got all those informations, but I wanted to tell the truth to everyone that he never got paid. The $50,000 rumor isn't true. He made no money at all from sending this video to the Ottawa Citizen, and he regrets it. He regrets doing it. He didn't want to put his name out there, and they still did it. And he's asked repeatedly to not put his name, and they still did it. And I think it's wrong to the Ottawa Citizen to do that. And that's just one side of the story. I don't know what the other side were doing, what's their story about this incident. But according to him, he asked repeatedly to not have his name mentioned, and they still done it. And he never got paid, and all of the media said lies. Never got paid $5,000 or $50,000. He didn't do this to get fame. He just didn't know who these guys were, and he just wanted to release it so he could show people, look at those guys that didn't want to pay me. They didn't want to give me a tip. And the Ottawa Senators contacted him, and Uber contacted him, and he deleted the video, but almost everyone downloaded the video. And that's what happened. Never got paid. His name was published without his permission, and he regrets it. And he said he doesn't mind that I make a video about it and that I talk about this. He said he wasn't worried, he didn't mind. He said they released my name, so you can say their names if you want. So, Ottawa Citizen, if he's really telling the truth, I don't know if you're gonna deny this or not, That's really messed up of you guys to actually still put his name out there. Yes, we saw his face in the video, but you still said his name. I know when you get something that big, you want to publish it and have clicks on it. But if he asked to not have his name related to this, why not put his name in it? Why did you decide to still put his name in this article that you made? Why did you do that? I'm curious to see what will happen after I upload this to YouTube. I don't know if I will be contacted by journalists. I have no clue of what's going to happen next, but I want to thank the guy, the Uber driver, to talk to me and tell me those informations. I don't think no one knew the truth about this incident. He never got paid. He didn't do this for fame, and the Ottawa citizen still said his name when he asked repeatedly to not have his name related to this story. Also, he destroyed another video footage of them arguing about not having one more person because he said he can only get 6 people in the car, but they were 7. And that's the truth. So we'll see what will happen next. Will anyone contact me or want to know more? I can send you proof if you want. If you journalists, English or French journalists, want to contact me and know more, I have screenshots and it's real. I didn't think it was really him, but it was really him. And if you guys want to know if I'm telling the truth, just contact me, you journalist. And that's what I got from him. Don't know if he's saying the truth or not. I would like to know what you guys said or what happened. What was your side of the story? I'm talking to Ottawa citizen, or more likely Kelly Egan. I don't even remember if it's your name. And Katie, oh god, Katie Strang. Don't really know why he mentioned you, but he talked about docs, or he wanted to say documents. He said that you published his name and ran with it, so I don't know why he mentioned you to me, but I want to know what happened in your side of the story if you would like to have a discussion with me. So I'm gonna end this right now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.